Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today is going to be the very controversial topic of hiring from competitors, and we couldn't resist to invite Mark, who is actually a successful attempt in actually getting a really high profile person from competitors. So
today I thought you called me here for promotion.
Sorry, maybe we didn't tell you.
I enjoy this topic also.
So what we're going to talk today is a little bit of maybe the key area that we focus on, and a little bit of our secrets, when actually trying and get somebody from competitors. The first topic and the first really key point that we want to discuss is going to be culture, right? So culture is an extreme important factor when hiring for competitors, and it's something that has to be really embedded in the fabrics of your talent acquisition strategy. So the main 2 points as part of your culture that should be highlighted when you meet people from competitors, I think, is certainly you want to have your company to be seen as a destination for experienced people within the industry, right? It could be for a variety of factors, that probably we'll explain a little bit later. But certainly you wanna be a destination, not a stepping stone, or not somewhere where you just want to start your career and then moving into something else, right? And the second part is, which I think we've been really good so far, is having a culture that celebrates success, that celebrates people that they are passionate about recruitment, people that they're actually good at recruitment, people that already achieve certain tangible results over their career, mainly billing, I think, and a certain career progression as well. The second part related to the culture is you need to have a TA strategy, a talent acquisition strategy that is catered to that type of hire. So what we do, for example, is at the beginning of the year we kind of map out a little bit, the kind of the number of experienced people that we like to have in the business, the number of new grads that we want to hire, the number of interns that we want to have, as any other company really does. Is the usual budgeting that you do at the end of the year for the following year. However, again, your talent acquisition team, if you have one, or in our case, our managers, need to have a proactive approach to identify potential targets in the market and really go after them in a very consistent way.
A culture of headhunting our competitors.
Exactly.
I guess just to add on to that, it brings us on to our next point of financing. I think having the culture is obviously very, very important, but we also need to be able to back this up with spending money in the right areas. So spending money on rec-to-rec recruiters to help your business, internal referral programs, branding, advertising is also very, very important for your business. So I think we're very, very lucky. We've got a good company culture, not just in terms of work culture and being seen, but also we have the financial backing to be able to back it up also, which for sure helps us to attract some good consultants to our business from our competitors.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, of course, that there's a level of entertainment, I think, involved in
Absolutely.
that. If you want to attract some of the key experienced people in the business, it requires a certain amount of time and a certain amount of dinners and
Absolutely.
lunches, right? And you have to have the money, right?
Talk more detail in that.
Yeah.
In 2 more points.
So for market knowledge is, you need to be an expert of your industry, right? So as a recruiter ourselves, we always, I think, advise our client and candidates about, what are the hot companies in the market. But sometimes I think recruitment companies, maybe they don't really think about who their competitors are, who's going where, and, which companies are on the up, which companies are on the down, So for us, we pride ourselves in being actually, student of the Japanese recruitment market in this case. And we try to know as much as we can from, again, who is going where, which company maybe might have a change of management in place, a company maybe that is opening or shutting down, certain divisions. Clearly that gives you an advantage, if you are aware of, what's going on in your own industry and having maybe a slightly strategic approach in going after a certain type of profile for sure.
So similar to financing, you want to spend money on entertainment, bringing out your competitors for lunches or dinners or a couple of drinks here and there. For long-term relationships is very, very important. So we also understand that to be competitive and to attract good consultants to our business, it's not just going to happen overnight. You meet someone for lunch today and it's a nice lunch, but they're not active. You might actually hire that person down the line, whether that's 6 months or, in my case, 4 years.
Yeah, your case was a bit long, but yeah.
I think building long-term relationships and not getting ahead of yourself, understanding as we do as recruiters that when people change companies, they do need to do so for the right reasons. So sometimes people need a lot of information, which would come over time. And also for us, puts us in a better position to react and try to get good consultants when their timing is right, because we'll have the updated information. So.
Yeah, our industry is no different to actually the overall Japanese recruitment market. Is a candidate-driven market where good recruiters are paid premiums, and most of the time good recruiters are well looked after by their own company. So there has to be a lot of pieces of the puzzle going together to make sure that you actually successfully hire the right person for your team. So the long-term relationship is something that we truly invest a lot of time and resources on it. Contrarily to what actually a lot of the people might think about recruiters, I think in our experience, people are of course motivated by money, because we're working in a sales environment, and certainly that is one of the main decisive factor. But in our experience, it's rarely the case, right, for actually hiring somebody, or a reason why a recruiter wants to leave. For us, we've always been good at selling the career opportunity, and we always been working in I think companies or teams, we managed teams that were always on the up, they were always growing. So for us, certainly finding somebody that wants a little bit more than maybe a commission, that is a little bit more purpose driven and wants to be part of a larger project is certainly be a great selling point, to attract candidates. And I think most recruiters, at some point, they reach a certain step of their career that they might need that level of advancement, where it might not be possible in their current company for maybe hierarchy, or because the company itself is actually not suited to that type of growth. They don't have maybe the financing and so on. And for us, it's been a great reason for people to join our business and our previous team in the past, because we're always guaranteed that type of growth.
Absolutely, I think that brings it all together. Is once we have these long-term relationships with these competitor consultants, and we understand their desires, and once it aligns with our opportunity that we offer these consultants, we can actually step forward and actually make an offer.
Absolutely.
Which brings us to our last point, which is we have to offer a good salary. We have to offer something that's very competitive in the industry. And Alex mentioned it is a sales environment, so we do take pride in the fact that we have a very clear commission structure, so people know what they will earn if they bill a certain amount, which I think is a huge factor in some people choosing us as well. So.
Absolutely. Clearly having a clear commission structure is really beneficial for lots of people, especially if you're an experienced recruiters that have a client portfolio. They already know roughly how much money they can make from that client portfolio and that candidate base.
Minimizes politics.
It minimizes politics, yeah. And I think also actually, when you talk to experienced recruiters, really understand the mechanics of the recruitment industry. Can you offer candidate ownership? Can you not offer candidate ownership? Are clients available in your current company? So not only actually the raw percentage of the money that you're gonna make, but how you're gonna get to that percentage, right?
And there's a lot of finer details which probably we don't have time to talk about, but the fact that we share a lot of clients and candidates and information, I think helps people increase their potential billing every year and their potential for commission. So it all does tie together. It's not just simply a number. There's a lot of factors that go into that, including our culture and our sharing mentality.
Absolutely. So we can't finish without a little sales pitch, right? Of course, if you're interested in Cornerstone Recruitment Japan, please let us know. Like and subscribe our channel. But most importantly, reach out to us. Our team are growing. We are the fastest growing recruitment company in Japan. And if you want to know more, just get in touch.